It's game time, ladies. Those banners out there, that's what we're playing for tonight. They think they got this shit. This is our fucking house. Yeah. You put the fucking hurt on them. Yeah. You go the extra mile for each other. Yeah. Get fucking going. Put the hurt on them first. Hit them as hard as you fucking can and keep them on the ground. Stick your fucking foot on their throat. Let's fucking go.
Crowd rises to their feet for these women, warriors. Can you hear them scream your name? Feel it raise your heartbeat. Are you ready? Some will bow and some will break. Not everyone has what it takes to be a part of the elite. We are the chosen. We are the beautiful, indestructible. You're in our sights and we're prepared for war. They'll be mesmerized as they watch us rise. Oh, we'll take the world by storm.
Hello, LFL fans across the nation and around the globe. Welcome to what is truly a historic night for the LFL. Alongside Bobby Huco, I'm Van Allwright. And Bobby, who would have thought? What began as a Super Bowl halftime special has become a football league seen in 120 territories around the world. Tonight, the centennial game of the LFL.
Banner, I was there as the head coach of Miami Caliente, September 4th, 2009. We're playing in Chicago against the Bliss. Mike Ditka doing the coin flip. Incredible crowd, incredible game. But even I would never have thought the LFL would be the fastest growing sports franchise globally. It's incredible.
The nostalgia and significance of this 100th game in league history is huge, but we also have a really quality matchup.
A great matchup. These two teams, LA and Vegas, played last year in the Western Finals. LA won, of course, they're the champs. Defending champs playing Vegas. Nikki Johnson, the quarterback for Vegas, she wants this game bad.
So what are the keys to success tonight for Vegas?
For Vegas, obviously, Nikki Johnson. She was the #1 passer in the league last year, but she needs help. She has the rookie sensation, Kelly Schrader, at wide receiver. He can catch and run. But on defense, number 8, the wily 4-year veteran, Danica Caprice, has to play big tonight.
How about for LA? What do they need to do to get a W?
Well, Ashley Salerno. She always loses the game, plays slow in the beginning of the season, but she wins championships. She looks like she wants to make another run. Watch for her on offense. Mo Gaxiola at linebacker will be all over the field. The big story, though, Chloe Butler's not playing tonight. Danielle Harvey has to play big.
For more on the magnitude of tonight's game, as well as the two teams, we send you down to the field and the third member of our broadcast team, Mitch Mortaza.
All right, guys, welcome down to the field. It is an incredible atmosphere, as you could imagine, for the 100th LFL game. Having been a part of all 100 games, I can tell you that this is a very surreal feeling down here on the floor. Having talked to the players, you kind of sense that through the day. They've all told me they're really approaching it like any other game, certainly a big rivalry game between LA and Las Vegas. But it being the 100th game, they all want to perform, they all want to be on their game. And you got to think, for one team, those butterflies are going to set in, maybe have an ill effect. The other might thrive on it. We'll see how it works out. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Mitch, and it's got to be a proud moment for you on a special night, both on and off the field. Bobby and I have the privilege of calling this historic game between the Las Vegas Sin and the Los Angeles Temptation. Kickoff is next. Back to LA, and before we kick off the 100th game, back to the field where Mitch is with a pair of LA's original veterans.
All right, guys, minutes from kickoff. Obviously a special night here for the LFL, for the two teams competing. I've got two of the veterans that have been with us from the very beginning, 09, Miss Natalie Yankee and Monique Gaxiola. First, Natalie, what does this night mean to you besides the game, having been a part of the league from the beginning? What does this night mean?
Well, since being a pioneer, you never think you're going to live to see the day. Women playing football, people grasping onto this subject, wearing what we're wearing. So cheers to 100 years, and I know that we're going to see 100 more.
I hope it's 100 years, yeah, but we're going to work on that.
Absolutely.
All right, and we also have Miss Monique Gaxiola with us. Talk to us, getting away from the fanfare of the night. Talk to us about this Vegas game. Obviously, the playoffs are in the midst here. What do you guys have to do to be successful against this very powerful team?
We have to execute our job and do our job as a team. We're not really worried about what Vegas is doing. If we play our football, LA football, we're going to win and come out on top, and that's all we got to do.
All right, guys, a couple determined veterans. They've been here from the beginning. Looking forward to this one. Back to you guys.
Van Earl, LA looks ready to go. Mo Gaxiola, she's got the heart of a champion. Right now, this is where this team wakes up. They lost early in the year to Seattle. I look for them to play strong tonight. Vegas, they only have 6 returning starters from last year. They have to play the game of their lives to beat LA.
Monique Gaxiola kicks it off, and we are underway for LFL Saturday Night Football as Kelly Schrader brings it out of the end zone and net hard immediately by Agam Chichindu. Vegas will take over 1st and 10 on their own 14. Here comes Nikki Johnson, looking to duplicate her performance and hopefully improve upon it of last week.
Nikki Johnson has to play huge tonight, Van Earl. She is probably the smartest quarterback in the league. She studies this game 24/7. She knows everything about Los Angeles. She has to play big tonight.
1st and 10, Johnson taking the shotgun snap, keeping it, cutting back up the middle, and again wrestled to the ground. Chichindu again with the tackle for the temptation, but Johnson did get it out to the 50-yard line.
Straight option play. She ran that great, Van Earl. Attacking inside shoulder defensive end. She got a great gain. Look for her to run a lot tonight.
2nd and 4 for Las Vegas from their own 20. Handing it off to Carmen Burso, fighting for yards and able to pick up maybe 1. So it'll be 3rd and 3 for the Zen.
Danielle Harvey, she has to play big also tonight. We mentioned in pregame, Chloe Butler's not playing. Danielle Harvey, look for her to have a good game, Van Earl.
1 minute into this contest. Nikki Johnson and the Vegas Zen, their first offensive possession of the game. Johnson with the play action. Big pass rush. Johnson able to release it and throws it high, incomplete. Let's meet the starters offensively for Vegas.
Stephanie Henderson, center. Danica Brace, tight end. Maddie McCoy, tight end. Cassandra Strickland, wide receiver. Kelly Schrader, wide receiver. Carmen Borso, running back. Vicky Johnson, quarterback.
Kelly Schrader, the rookie wide receiver, she's sensational so far this year, but she's never played against champions like Los Angeles.
Johnson throwing down the left sideline, in and out of the hands of Cassandra Strickland. That was a great throw, and it should have been caught.
On the money. That's the problem with Strickland, Van Earl. She's fast, she's strong, she can run, she can get by defenses, but always her hands come into question. She never pulls the ball in.
We do have a flag down on the field, waiting for the call from our referee. Agam Chichindu, always a force in any game LA plays.
Two-time All-Fantasy. Chichindu, this is her time of the year also. This is when she plays big, when they're going to the playoffs.
The penalty was against LA, so it gave Vegas a first down, but unable to do anything with it. Let's meet the starters defensively for the Temptation.
Christina Sagarminaga, defensive end. Monique Gaxiola, middle linebacker. Danielle Harvey, DN. Jessica Aberdeen, cornerback.
Jasmine Binloff, safety.
Agam Chichindu, safety.
Chelsea Hart, quarterback.
Without Chloe Butler playing tonight, Van Earl, Danielle Harvey and Mo Gaxiola have to really step their game up.
Johnson on the move, breaking 1 tackle, breaking 2 tackles, and finally wrestled to the ground by Sagarminaga. Another great run by Nikki Johnson.
What an athlete. Nikki Johnson drops back to pass. Big time pressure. All on her own. She gets outside the rush. Cuts it back inside. Breaks 3 tackles. Unbelievable play. But for Vegas tonight, Van Earl, they have to throw the football. They will not win if Nikki Johnson has to scramble like that all night.
3rd and 4 for Johnson and the Sin in LA territory. Johnson with the play action run on the option right side. Grabbed by Chichindu right around the line of scrimmage, and Johnson fights for a couple of yards out to the LA 16.
Van Earl, that's my point right there. Running against LA is not going to work tonight. I've seen this team play for 4 years. They're loaded with veterans. Their weakness is the secondary, and right now Vegas is trying to run the ball. Nikki Johnson has to get it down the field.
Big 4th down for Las Vegas on this, their first offensive possession of this game. 4th and 2 from the LA 16-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. Chase out of the pocket, releases the throw. Incomplete. Intended for Schrader. So Vegas will turn the ball over, and LA plays offense for the first time in this game.
Vanderbilt 4th and 2. Just as I said, they should throw, but not on 4th and 2. They got Carter Rousseau in the backfield. She's almost guaranteed to get you 2-3 yards every pop. They should have run it that time.
Ashley Salerno, the LA quarterback, pitching it on first down to Margulies, left side, breaks through an arm tackle and picks up good yards out to the LA 23-yard line.
Margulies has great running technique, man. Well, watch this. Her speed gets her outside containment right here, and then she goes right down the sideline, north-south, like great runners do.
LA's offense has really worked hard and prepared long for the Vegas defense. Here's Ashley Salerno.
I've been watching lots of film on Vegas, and we did come out to watch them. I am impressed with Danica Brace and their defense, but to me, you know, it's just another team, and every team's a threat.
Watching Vegas's films, LA definitely has noticed number 8, Danica Brace, just like the rest of the LFL has, Vanno.
Agam Chichindu carrying the football, busting through tackles and picking up good yards for LA, but there are flags down on the field. Let's find out the call. Offsetting penalties, holding called on both teams, so that good run by Chichindu is wiped off the board. It'll be 2nd and 3 for the second time.
Danica Brace right there. If she doesn't play big tonight, it's going to be a long night for Las Vegas.
Salerno surveying the Vegas defense. Quick snap, pitch, right side to Margulies. Another flag down on the field, and Margulies is taken down by Strickland for a short gain. Here is our referee for the night.
They lined up offside, Vanderbilt. You have to keep a cushion of 3 yards from the ball when you're between the 10-yard lines. And Vegas right there, come over the blitz. They got there too quick.
Approaching the 3-minute mark of this first quarter. We're in Southern California. The Temptation hosting the Las Vegas Sin. Salerno tucking and running. Picking up good yards on first down. Out to the Vegas 19-yard line before being taken down by Danica Brace.
Salerno does not want to do this too much tonight. Look at Brace. Look at that form tackle. She bends her legs. She thrusts into Salerno right there. That's a great tackle. Salerno cannot take hits like that, Vanderbilt.
A gain of 3 yards for Salerno on that last play. Vegas now with a 2nd and 7. Sorry, LA now with a 2nd and 7 from the Vegas 19-yard line. Margulies left side, horse-collared, broke through the tackle. Here are the starters offensively for LA.
Monique Axiola, tight end. Laura Barba, center. Danielle Harvey, tight end.
Jasmine Binloss, wide receiver.
Agam Chichindu, wide receiver.
Melissa Margulies, wide receiver.
Ashley Salerno, quarterback.
This is when Ashley Salerno plays her best. This time of the year, when they need a playoff spot, she plays big. She's done it her whole career, Vanderbilt.
3rd and 2, the pitch to Margulies, right side. Again, another positive offensive play for the 3-time champions. She shoved out of bounds by Strickland and Brace, and another flag down on the field. Holding against LA, that'll back them up 10 yards.
There's nerves on both sides of the football tonight. LA, the champs, shouldn't be making mistakes like that. You can't blame Vegas. They got a lot of rookies playing, but LA, that's not their game.
3rd and 10, busted play. Salerno trying to make the best of it, running up the middle, able to pick up some good yards on that busted play.
Head coach Eddie Chan let Salerno call her own plays. Right here, communication obviously didn't happen. It was a broken play. She's taking a lot of shots tonight, Vanderbilt. You don't want your star to get hurt. I wouldn't let her run that much.
A 9-yard run by Salerno makes it 4th and 1 from the 13-yard line. Salerno in the shotgun formation. Quick throw over the middle, caught by Monique Gaxiola. A 7-yard gain. It's first down, LA. They're on the move. They're in the red zone.
Vanderbilt, you can't stop that play. 4th and short. Go Gaxiola right there. She can play both ways. She's a great linebacker, but also a great tight end. She let the blitz go right by her. Then she turns around like a hot read. Salerno delivers the ball. Easy catch, easy first down for LA.
It's a 1st and goal situation for the Temptation as as we enter into the final 30 seconds of this first quarter. Salerno and LA at the 6-yard line of Vegas. Salerno taking the shotgun snap. Quarterback draw right side, racing for the corner, and taken down from behind by Cassandra Strickland. And that will probably take us to the end of the quarter.
Vegas had that game plan, Randall. This bunch set right there, meaning everybody's tight. They put the running back to the right side of the formation. Everybody in the house, if you study film, knows Salerno's going to do a quarterback sweep.
That is the end of the first quarter. Bagels on the board between Nikki Johnson and her Vegas team and the LA Temptation. Back for the second quarter, and before tonight's game, we checked in with Danica Brace and found out she has no fear for Ashley Salerno.
Playing against Salerno versus other quarterbacks in the league doesn't faze me. You know, we went against #1 offense last game, and Erler didn't do anything to us. So I'm going to get back there and let her know who's middle linebacker of Vegas in.
With all due respect to Danica Brace, you have to look at Ashley Salerno, the best quarterback in the history of this game. That's like the New York Giants not preparing for Tom Brady.
First play of the second quarter as Salerno and the Temptation continue their drive in a second-and-goal situation. There's Margulies into the end zone, winning the race to the corner. Touchdown, LA!
Great call by head coach Eddie Chan. Banner, watch this. She doesn't get touched. Look at Chijindu, the lead blocker. She didn't have to block. Great call. Nobody's there. They read the defense. They went toward the weakness.
I tell you what, Bobby. Margulies, great run, but every time I watch LA and Agam Chichindu, she's something else. As for Danica Brace and the Vegas defense, they might now know they're in for a huge challenge tonight.
They have two strong running backs, Margulies and Chichindu. You got to prepare for both of them. And Salerno. She can run as good as any of them.
Salerno fighting for the conversion. It is good. The Temptation jumps out to a 7-0 lead just underway in the second quarter.
They are focused tonight, Vanderbilt. This is the LA Temptation we know. Not the team that got beat by Seattle earlier.
That LA scoring drive, 8 plays, 4.5 minutes. That is such a typical trait of a dominant football team.
That was a dominant, strong LA type drive. Nikki Johnson has to step up. She's got to go vertical with the ball.
Monique Gaxiola and the LA defense looking to deny Johnson and the Vegas offense. A flag flies as the pitch goes to Berceau left side. No gain on the play, but there's a cheap shot as Schrader gets shot from behind and another flag flies.
Vanderbilt, why is Agam Chichindu doing cheap shots like that? And that's Danielle Harvey. They cannot afford to lose her tonight, Vanderbilt, with Chloe Butler out.
Absolutely. The penalty, the personal foul against the Temptation, an automatic first down for Vegas as they work from midfield. I was talking about Chichindu and what a great player, but boy, she's really got to be more disciplined.
Vanderbilt, she's one of the fiercest players in the LFL, but she can't afford to be doing cheap shots like that. It's going to hurt LA's chance to win this game.
1st and 10 for the Las Vegas End. Johnson throwing over the middle, incomplete, intended for Bonkowski. Chichindu thought she might have had a pick, but it's incomplete.
A great throw, cover 2. The weakness of cover 2 is right in the middle of the field. A great throw by Johnson. She should have caught the ball. You know you're going to get hit, but she had alligator arms on that one, Vanderbilt.
Man, and I don't blame her. I mean, Salerno came in and just cleaned her out.
But that's the weakness of cover 2. Between the safeties above the linebackers. A great throw by Johnson.
2nd and 10 for the Sin. 6.5 minutes remain in the first half. Johnson keeping it herself, right side, the quick feet, able to pick up the first down. Another good run by the Las Vegas quarterback down to the Temptation 15-yard line.
This is an audible by Johnson. She saw nobody outside, no containment. The corner didn't come up. She took the ball on her own. That wasn't the call played. She saw it and took the yardage, Vanderbilt. Read the defense, taking what they give.
1st and 10 now for Vegas. Got a good drive going. Line of scrimmage, 15-yard line of LA.
Vanderbilt, this is huge for Vegas. They can't let LA get up more than 2 touchdowns. Nikki Johnson has to take them in here.
Johnson looking to throw. Kelly Schrader, incomplete. Coming in on the hitch pass. Schrader could not hold on to the ball and another flag. That's kind of strange. The penalty was against Vegas, and LA declined the penalty.
Eddie Chan, the first-year coach for LA, I don't understand it. Why would you decline that, Van Earl?
If he had accepted the penalty, it would have been 2nd and 20, but instead it's 2nd and 10 for Nikki Johnson, looking to throw, finds a receiver on the right side. The throw too far, too high, intended for Strickland.
She made the right read, Van Earl. It's a San Diego sail-type pattern where you have a 7 route in the core of the end zone. That's unlike Nikki Johnson. She was open for 6. Should have been a touchdown pass. She doesn't make mistakes, but she made one right there.
Less than 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Vegas trying to get on the board against the 3-time defending champions. Now a 3rd and 10, 15 yards away from the end zone. The pitch to Schrader, hit up high by Chichindu, and Schrader is stopped at the line of scrimmage for no gain by a host of LA defenders.
That should have been a personal foul on Agam Chichindu. She went to the head. It was almost like a punch to the head. Where were the refs on this one? Watch this hit by. She comes up, takes a shot to the head. Where's the refs, Van Earl?
Again, Chichindu pushing the envelope. Clean play versus dirty play. Danielle Harvey looking to have a big game for LA tonight as the LA defense trying to slow down and stop Nikki Johnson and the Las Vegas Sin. 4th and 10, big play for Vegas. Johnson keeping it herself. Breaks outside, goes for the first down marker. She's got the first down as she stopped against the wall.
Great call by Nikki Johnson. She called her own number. Quarterback draw. The safeties went back, thinks she's always going to throw. Watch this. She takes 2 steps back, lets the defense and linebackers go out. She goes right up the middle. Great call and run by Nikki Johnson.
They needed 10. Nikki got 10 for Vegas. It's 1st and goal at the 5-yard line for the Sin.
Nikki Johnson needs to take this one in. She needs to tie the score. In last year's Western Championship final, LA ran all over Johnson and Vegas. She needs to tie this game up so it doesn't happen tonight.
1st and goal for Johnson. Johnson looking to throw, keeping it her. No, she finds a receiver. Cassandra Strickland, touchdown Las Vegas.
Another great call by Nikki Johnson. Play action. Whoa, we got the Rockettes going here, Tanner. What's going on? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, my.
Getting back to the play was a great, it was a great call by Nikki Johnson. She rolls outside. She has a pass run option. She could have ran it herself, but she hits Strickland for 6.
5-yard TD toss. Strickland helping the Las Vegas Sin get on the board with their first score of the game. Lining up now for the conversion.
Now it's up to number 8, Danica Brace. Somehow she has to get her defense to stop LA's potent offense.
Really impressive scoring drive by Vegas. 8 plays against a very talented Temptation defense. Johnson on the conversion. Whoa, that was strange looking. She completes the pass to Kelly Schrader, but I think the first pass attempt might have been off a body.
Great play by Nikki Johnson, however, it's illegal. You can't have 2 forward passes. Look, it hits the helmet, comes right back to her. She knows she can only run the ball. She should have tucked it and ran it. It's an illegal play.
So the conversion is no good. LA maintains the lead at 7-6 as Ashley Salerno looking to pad her impressive number.
15 completion, 80 yards, 3 interceptions. That's not like Salerno, but this is where she steps up. This time of the year going into playoffs, she's played always big time.
1st and 10. Margulies right side. Wrestled down to the ground around the head area by Strickland.
Great play by Cassandra Strickland. Watch this. She sheds the block. She's got as much speed as Margulies does. She makes a great defensive stop right there. Those two going after each other, that's great LFL football.
Strickland, a fierce defender for the Vegas Sin. The last play, 5 yards for the Temptation, so it's 2nd and 5 now, working from their own 20-yard line. Salerno underneath center. The pitch, left side to Margulies, cutting back, picking up good yards, picking up a first down along the way, taking it down into Vegas territory to their 21-yard line.
The one thing I've noticed, head coach Eddie Chan, his offense is, look at this, running plays. Running plays, running plays. Margulies sweep, right, left. Last year with Coach Bizzup, they threw the ball vertical, a lot more to do it this year. I hope this running game has the same capabilities to get them in a championship game.
Number 2 in black, Melissa Margulies, giving the Temptation a first down after her 9-yard run. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in LA. It's a one-point ball game. Nikki Johnson and Cassandra Strickland getting Vegas on the board. Right now, let's meet the starters defensively for the Las Vegas Sin.
Maha Hawass, outside linebacker.
Danica Brace, middle linebacker.
Sarah Neff, DN. Stephanie Henderson, linebacker. Maria Palacios, corner. Kelly Schrader, free safety. Cassandra Strickland, free safety.
The defense is the Achilles heel of this Vegas team, Vanderbilt. They're giving up 32 points a game, and they're ranked 11th out of 12 teams.
2nd and 9. Hand out to Chichindu. Man, fighting for yards, but the Vegas defense looks strong on these last 2 plays.
Just as I said how bad they were, Vanderbilt, they gang tackled Chichindu right there, the whole team. That's what they have to do all night. Everybody gather to the ball and try to strip it, and they have a shot at winning tonight.
90 seconds remain here in the first half in Southern California. It's the 100th game of the LFL. And right now, Salerno has her LA offense on the move. 2nd and 9. Inside handoff to Chindu. Lots of running room before finally being shoved into the wall by Strickland.
Van Earl, this year under Eddie Chan, it's a more balanced offense than we've ever seen in Los Angeles. Last year with Salerno, they're going vertical, throwing deep all the time. We haven't even hardly seen her throw tonight with this running game.
7-yard run by Chindu, resulting in a 3rd and 2 for the Temptation. The pitch to Margulies, left side. Good blocking, good run. She picks up a 1st down and gets it down into the red zone at the 8-yard line.
Great audible by Salerno. She saw the safeties playing deep. She checked off to a sweep with Margulies right there. I think that's the reason why they're running. The safeties are playing so back because they know Salerno's got the most longest arms. She might run the ball all night like this.
In the final minute of the first half, let's see if Salerno and the Temptation can beat the clock and get it into the end zone. Salerno looking to throw. Now tucks and runs. Cutting outside and taken down. Hawass and Palacios in on the tackle.
Bad play by Ashley Salerno. A great call, play action. The safeties come up. They slide the tight end back over the safeties. She was open, but Salerno, for some reason, tucked it and ran it. It should be 6 points for LA.
No gain on the play. 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. Salerno deep in the backfield. Another quarterback draw. Wrestled down by Cassandra Strickland. Strickland jumping on top of Salerno, and the flag flies for that dumb play.
Terrible play by Strickland. What's she thinking about? A play like that lets LA continue this drive right before halftime. Terrible. What's she thinking?
The flag against Vegas moves the line of scrimmage closer to the end zone for the Temptation. Danica Brace and the Vegas defenders trying to come up with a big stop against LA. Salerno taking the shotgun snap, looking to throw again, tucking and running, making a great move and getting it into the end zone. Good run by Ashley Salerno. Touchdown, LA.
What a great run by Ashley Salerno. 2 great moves. She stopped 2 defenders in their tracks. This man, wonderful run by Salerno. Drops back the pass. Watch this. Boom. One more. Kelly Schrader comes up. 1 juke. Great run by Salerno.
Huge score by the Temptation. This late in the first half, got to take the wind out of the sails for the Vegas Sin. Salerno lining up for the conversion. Quick release. Caught by Daniel Hart in the end zone. The conversion is good. It gives LA a 14-6 lead with a little over 14 seconds remaining in the half.
Great catch by Harvey. Again, the 2 tight ends. As soon as the defensive end come in, they turn around 1 yard down the field. They're wide open because the safeties are back. Great play by Salerno and a great catch by Harvey.
14.3 seconds remaining in the half as Vegas takes over in their own territory on their 15-yard line. Does it look like Johnson's going to take a knee? Bit of a gamble here. Johnson looking to throw. And oh my! What a hit as a flag flies on the play. But Salerno, wow, just dismantled Kelly Schrader.
That might be the hit of the year. Watch Ashley Salerno. She almost takes her head off. Incredible hit. That's an NFL type hit. Salerno going ballistic out there. What a hit by Salerno, Harold.
So personal foul. Referees ruling that Schrader unable to come down and protect herself. And Vegas is that much closer. They're at midfield. Not taking a knee. Still trying to keep hope alive to end this first half on a score. Look at Nikki Johnson. Get it down to the 10-yard line and immediately calls timeout. Great play by Johnson.
Incredible play by Nikki Johnson. Vanderbilt, you would think they'd be taking a knee and taking this game into halftime. They're going for 6. Watch Johnson's run. She is just an incredible runner to go along with her passing ability. She was #1 passer last year. But Vegas wants points right here. I love it.
14-yard run by Johnson. 2 seconds remaining on the clock. One more try for Las Vegas to answer LA's second score of the game. From the 10-yard line, Johnson looking to throw over the middle and caught by Kelly Schrader. Look at her get it into the end zone. Wow! Vegas ends the half on a touchdown.
That is incredible. Everybody in the house probably thought she was going to take a knee when they first started this drive. Underneath pattern right there, the safeties are back. Goes through the safety, back at Salerno. What a catch, what a drive by Vegas. Nikki Johnson showing it all right now.
How about Schrader returning the hit to Salerno there at the goal line. Here's the conversion. Johnson scrambling out to the right side, rolling out, throwing it into the end zone. Nobody there. The conversion is no good.
All right, guys, down the field here, the orchestrator of that very Joe Montana-like drive right before the half to come within 2 points. Talk to us about that drive, not giving up, starting at that end, and coming within 2 points here before the half.
Honestly, I just know we got to do whatever it takes to get down there. I knew we had time constraints. Everything was covered deep, so I just did what I had to do and take the ball out there and call a timeout. You know, we're here to play smart football. It's smash mouth. They're playing smash mouth. We got to outsmart them.
Great first half there, Nikki Johnson. As you can see, we have a pair of awesome gunslingers tonight. We just saw, like I said, a very Joe Montana-like drive. Back to you guys.
That was Joe Montana-like all the way down the field in 14 seconds, Vanderbilt.
We're at halftime where Vegas trails LA 14-12. Welcome back to Las Vegas where we got a 2-point game here at halftime. Bobby, this contest living up to the expectations of both the players and the fans.
Absolutely. 2 playoff caliber teams, a great first half. But the quarterback for LA, Ashley Salerno, has to step her game up. She has to go vertical down the field. She hasn't done that. The running game's doing great, though. Melissa Margulies is carrying LA, but Salerno needs to step the game up.
For Vegas, they're hanging tough at the 3-time champs, and that score in the final seconds of the first half was huge for them.
If LA loses this game, they'll remember that last drive. It will haunt them. 17 seconds left in the half, they let Vegas score.
Both of these teams playing fired-up football on this huge stage. Kickoff to the second half, coming your way right after this. Back in LA for the second half of Las Vegas at Los Angeles. Let's take a look at the numbers from the quarterbacks in the first half, Bobby.
Both quarterbacks pretty even in the first half. One of these 2 great quarterbacks has to step up in the second half.
Ashley Salerno, pretty good first half. She is with Mitch down on the field.
All right, guys, we are back before the half, and I've got Ashley Salerno with us. First off, talk to us about that monster hit. That was easily the hit of the year.
Which one?
On that other end that you got the penalty flag on.
Oh, yeah, that was a monster hit. You know what, sometimes you just got to put your head down and go, because if you don't come out here and smack something up, you're going to get trucked, just like I did at last play of the half.
All right, now talk to us about what do you have to do to finish out this game? Have any hopes at the playoffs? Because it looks like the defense has given up some of the passing game, and they're not really not respecting your run game, and obviously you can take off with the ball. What's the strategy in the second half?
You know, it's really simple. Right now, we really just got to slow everything down. We're short on numbers. We need to run the clock. We need to let the ball do the work, and we need to play smart. No more dumb fouls. All those flags are killing us. We got to let the ball do the work.
All right. Well, all right, guys, you guys have heard it. That's what they have to do for the second half. I've got, like I said, it's going to be a quarterback battle, I think, between Nikki Johnson and Ashley Salerno. Back to you guys.
Vanderbilt, I think Ashley Salerno has to step it up in the second half. She's going to have to throw the football down the field. Vegas is in this one. This is a great game.
Kelly Schrader and the Las Vegas Sin looking to knock off the 3-time defending champion LA Temptation. That's Melissa Margulies waiting to receive the opening kickoff to the second half. Fields a bouncer at her 5-yard line, stumbles, and is down around the 13.
They had the middle return set up, Van Earl. Great blocking by the line. Margulies just lost her footing, couldn't regain control and take it down the field.
They marked the football at the 14-yard line, so Ashley Salerno and the LA offense taking over. 1st and 10. Just underway on this historic night for the LFL. Salerno, the pitch, left side, flag flies. Margulies picking up a few yards, 5 yards out to the 19-yard line. Let's find out about the penalty.
Vegas stepped into the neutral zone right there, Van Earl. They have to stay 3 yards off the line of scrimmage between the 10-yard lines. That's a rookie mistake. They have a lot of rookies playing tonight. They're in this game because of LA's conservative offense. The running game, right now, Vegas is only down by 2. The running game is keeping Vegas in this game.
Because of the penalty, it's 1st and 5 for LA. The pitch again, Margulies again on the left side. Kelly Schrader coming in with the stop, but not before Margulies gets it out to the 22-yard line.
A great kick-out block by Agam Chichindu right here. Watch that. Chichindu, lead blocker, opens it up. Margulies cuts back, gets 5 good yards.
Schrader and the Vegas defense trying to come up with the stop against the high-powered LA offense. 2nd and 2, up the middle for Margulies. Picks up the 1st down, gets it into Vegas territory down to their 20-yard line.
It's hard to believe that last year, the champions, LA, had one of the most explosive passing games in the league. This year, they're not even passing at all.
Danica Brace trying to rally her defensive teammates. 6.5 remaining early in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10. Up the gut, handoff again, Margulies. Down to the 15-yard line. Hawass and Schrader with the stop.
They're content just having a boring dive play right up the middle, going right at Danica Brace, and they're getting little chunks of yardage, 5 here, 4 there, but they're not passing the ball at all. This is shocking.
Very uncharacteristic for the LA offense to be so ground-oriented. But they're leading, and right now they're moving that much closer to their 3rd score of the game.
They're leading, but only by 2, Van Earl. This is a dangerous situation for them.
2nd and 5 for Salerno and the Temptation. Again, keeping it on the ground, this time to Chichindu. Always a strong toter of the pig. She picks up a 1st down for the Temptation, getting it down to the 4-yard line.
When they have running backs like Chichindu and Margulies, you can pound it like this. They're both good blockers and great explosive runners. Look, the motor never stops. Denise keep going. She's a great running back. They're pounding Vegas right now.
Chichindu so strong, picking up 11 yards on that last run. It's a 1st and goal at the 4-yard line for LA. Shotgun, Salerno over the top, caught by Danielle Harvey. Touchdown, LA.
That's the same play we saw earlier. They come with a blitz inside the 10. You know they're going to bring pressure. Watch this. Harvey just wide open. There's nobody there because everybody's blitzing. Great play call by Ashley Salerno.
Great way to start the second half for the 3-time defending champion LA Temptation. Adding their lead to 8 points and looking to add more on this conversion.
What a workmanlike drive, Van Earl. They just pounded it all the way down the field.
All run plays until the touchdown play, a 4-yard TD toss. Here comes the conversion. Salerno, wide open up the middle, instead throws it left side, and again, caught by Harvey. The conversion is good, a 1-point conversion. LA leads it by 9.
Now that time Vegas brought no pressure. LA's fans are finally happy, Van Earl. It's about time they got on the board, but they brought no pressure. Salerno had all day to throw, and Harvey's wide open in the end zone.
5-play scoring drive. Now Vegas takes over. Nikki Johnson at quarterback for the Sin. Tucked in and running on 1st down. picking up 5 yards on the play out to the 20.
Not a great play call right there. In fact, I think it might have been a broken play. It looked like Johnson was going to pass. She tucked it, had no blocking, but she gained a little bit of yards.
Just a week ago, Vegas was in a shootout with Green Bay, and right now it looks like it could be close to round 2 of a shootout type of game. Johnson keeping the football, crossing midfield, down to the 23-yard line, 24-yard line, they're marking it, of LA.
Vanderl, I still can't believe both offenses. Nikki Johnson last year, she was the #1 ranked passer in the league, yardage-wise. They're running the ball, she's running the ball, Salerno's running the ball. Where's the passing game?
Very surprising. Johnson picking up a first down on that 6-yard run. The Vegas end just into LA territory. Shotgun snap. Johnson looking to throw on this play. Across to the left side and caught to Kelly Schrader. 14-yard gain. Before tonight's game, we spoke to Schrader about how her rookie season is going for her.
As a rookie, I feel as if the game is really coming to me and everything's starting to slow down and I'm really starting to get a flow for it. So it's really great to see our team come together.
Schrader's having a solid year, Vanderl. For a rookie, she's really playing good. She's settled in the zone right there, and Johnson throws strike to her.
First and goal for Vegas. Johnson on the move, left side, trying to use the stiff arm. Picking up a couple of yards, crunch against the wall, but again, Johnson running the football.
Great tackle by Chelsea Hart. She comes in from the safety position and puts a big hit on Nikki Johnson. Nikki Johnson can't afford to be taking hits like that, Vanderl.
2-yard gain for Johnson on that play. Makes it a second and goal from the 8-yard line. Quick snap. Inside handoff to Carmen Berceau, and she's in the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Great blocking at the point of attack. She had a lead blocker. The corner did not come up from Los Angeles. Watch the blocking for Berceau. She almost walks in the end zone. Here we go again. Vegas is in this one. We got a barn burner, Vanderl. This is great.
Man, that Vegas offense made that look easy on that touchdown play. A touchdown run of 8 yards for Carmen Berceau. Here's the conversion try. Johnson over the middle, caught, wide open, Stephanie Pearls. Holy cow. Vegas is showing that they're up to the challenge. They're within a point.
Great play by Nikki Johnson. Play action pass. The whole LA team was blitzing. Wide open in the end zone. Vegas is in this 1-point ball game. Who would have called this one, Vanderl?
And a great start to the second half of this 100th game for LFL football. Now Ashley Salerno battling against Danica Brace and the Vegas defense. Salerno working from under center. The pitch to Margulies left side. Big hole. Roughs up the would-be tackler and picks up 5 more yards. That was a vicious forearm right there.
Great kick-out block by Agam Chichindu. Freed Margulies for a good game. They're just pounding the ball on the ground. This is shocking. Vegas got to come up. They got to bring the safeties up to stop this.
Boy, that was a big shiver right there by Margulies. A 9-yard gain on the play, so it's a 2nd and 1 situation for LA.
They're standing at 2 deep coverage. They're going to have to come up and start blitzing, or LA's going to run right down the field again, Vanderl.
Salerno looking to throw. Looking straight downfield, going deep. Oh, wide open receiver. Caught. Jasmine Bidloss. Touchdown, LA.
Wow, now that's the Ashley Salerno we know. They lull you to sleep, pound the ball, dive left, dive right, play action pass. She throws the bomb over coverage. And if you notice, they broke out that cover too. That was a 3-deep coverage and just ran right by the secondary. Great throw by Salerno.
26-yard TD toss for Salerno and the Temptation. And just that quickly, they're increasing their lead yet again, now standing at 7 as they go for a 2-point conversion. Salerno, chase out of the pocket, looking to run, putting on some moves, getting it into the end zone. A 2-point conversion is good for LA. They lead it by 9 at 29-20 as we play the final minute of the third quarter.
What a great athlete Salerno is. There's nothing there. They had a twin set. They had an open receiver to the right. Nothing there. She did it all on her own, Vanderl.
Ashley Salerno and the Temptation lead by 9. Back in Southern California, where Danica Brace and the Las Vegas Sin quickly find themselves trailing by 9. Nikki Johnson had managed to get the Vegas in to within 1 point, but now she once again faces a big uphill challenge. The end-around handoff to Strickland. Lots of running room. Bowling through Salerno and carrying another tackler down to the ground. Look at that run by Strickland.
Great call by Nikki Johnson right there. They've run the inside handoff to Bourseau all night. They fake that and they bring Strickland around who can fly. They should run that more often.
Up-tempo offense for Vegas. Inside handoff to Bourseau. Not much there. They mark it at the 21 after a 1-yard run.
For Vegas to do anything tonight, Van Earl, as far as winning the game, they have to throw the football. Nikki Johnson is running against great, but they're running out the clock too.
Clock is running. Vegas trying to get off the snap before the end of the third quarter. They do. Johnson looking down the right side. Caught by Kelly Schrader. Great catch. Chichindu comes away with the football. Chichindu is telling the refs to call it incomplete.
Schrader saying she was down, Van Earl.
But the referees are calling LA ball.
You got to challenge this. There's no way. They got to look this again.
Oh my goodness. It looked like a catch, and then maybe Chichindu took it out of Schrader's hands after she pushed her into the wall, and there you go. Coach Cap is challenging that call.
Schrader had possession against the wall, and then it looks like Chichindu comes in and just strips her from her. Great pass by Nikki Johnson between the coverage. She's got possession right there. She's hit into the wall. But she lost the ball. The ball's still on the wall. That is LA's ball.
She lost the ball after she hit the wall, falling down. Chichindu right there. Right place, right time. Here's the ruling from the challenge. So the third quarter ends with a little bit of controversy. Kelly Schrader makes the catch but has the ball stripped by Agam Chichindu. LA takes over when we come back. Back in Southern California, and Schrader's got to be reliving that play in her mind right now. The Vegas defense has got to come up with a stop.
That might be the play of the year for LA. Vegas going in for a score which would have brought them within 2 points, and it gets stripped against the wall. Great play by Chichindu.
Handoff to Margulies, breaks out to the right side, picks up some good yards, getting it out to the 10-yard line.
Great run by Margulies.
Flag on the play, though. Penalty against the Temptation, backing them up 5 yards for holding. So it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 5-yard line.
That's the only thing that LA can't do right now. They can't hurt themselves. They got to protect the ball and don't make penalties.
Salerno studying that play clock, trying to use up as much time as possible, and why not, with a 9-point lead. The pitch to Margulies as LA keeps it on the ground and tries to keep the clock moving, which they do. Margulies picks up a couple of yards, gets it out to the 7.
Coach Eddie Chan will be content right now getting 3, 4, 5 yards of pop and running the clock down. Vegas has to try to do something on defense. They have to go after the ball, make something happen, strip the ball, and make a big defensive play. They're going to lose this one.
Just underway in the 4th quarter of this, the 100th game in the history of the LFL. The 3-time defending champions leading by 9 over their Western Conference rival Las Vegas. Keeping it on the ground. Up the middle is Margulies, stopped for no gain by Schrader and Strickland.
That's what they have to do. They have to gang tackle like that because you know they're going to try to pound a dive play right up the middle. They got to bring the safeties up or this game's going to be out of their hands.
3rd and 8 for the Temptation. Vegas defense looks a little bit confused about their personnel for this 3rd down from Salerno.
I think actually Danica Brace, I think she brought the safeties up. I think they're going to go after Salerno.
Salerno adjusts from the shotgun to under center. Play action. Looking to throw. Going downfield deep. She's got a receiver. Jasmine Benloss. Touchdown, LA.
What an audible at the line by Ashley Salerno. The safeties came up just like we talked about. They weren't in cover 2. Play action pass. Try to go deep over cover 1, and they do. What a pass by Salerno. That's the old Ashley Salerno we know.
Boy, you got that right. That was a beautiful throw by the LA quarterback. And just like that, the Temptation is now leading by 15.
You got to hand it to Coach Eddie Chan. He really is calling a great game. The rookie head coach, Jeremiah Captain, brought the safeties up, and then Eddie Chan outmatched him with a play-action bomb. Great call by Chan.
Here's the conversion try for the Temptation. Looking to throw, left corner, knocked away, intended for Melissa Margulies, so the score remains 35-20 in favor of the Champs.
I love this balanced offense. At first, as an old quarterback, you know me, I love to throw the ball like LA did last year. But look at this. They play action, they slow them to death, and they throw bombs over the secondary.
LA leads it by 15 thanks to the last bomb. Here comes Nikki Johnson and the Vegas offense trying to keep hope alive. 5 minutes, 42 seconds remain in the game. And Johnson and Vegas trailing by 15. First and 10 from their own 15. Quick pass left side, complete to Strickland. Good run after the catch. Out to the LA 20-yard line. First down for the Sen.
Great audible by Nikki Johnson. She checked off at the line of scrimmage. A hitch pattern to Strickland and a trip set right there. A big gainer for Vegas. She needs to do this more often because time's going to run out.
Absolutely. First and 10 now for Strickland and Las Vegas in LA territory.
LA's weakness has always been the secondary, and last year, Nikki Johnson was the #1 ranked quarterback. She's got to go deep.
Johnson looking to throw, and she does indeed go deep into the end zone. Caught! Cassandra Strickland. Wow! Vegas with an answer on just 2 plays.
They should be doing that all night, or they should have been doing that all night. The weakness is always the secondary for LA. The corner route's been wide open all night. They got to keep doing it. They're back in the ball game. Great catch and a great throw by Nikki Johnson.
Cutting LA's lead tonight. Chichindu frustrated that her and her fellow defenders would allow Las Vegas to maintain some kind of hope in this huge Western Conference showdown.
Van Earl, speaking of huge, this extra point right here is huge. They can get it within a touchdown if they convert it.
Vegas going for the 2-point conversion from the 3. Johnson chased, scrambles around, tries to find some room, throws it up, caught, but way far away from the end zone. Stephanie Pearl's the receiver. The conversion is no good, so LA's lead remains at 9, and LA always happy to talk about it after the whistle.
Oh yeah, that's the old LA Temptation we know. When they start winning, they start chatting and talking.
No doubt about that. Now we got to wonder if Coach Cap might be going with the onside kick for his team to try to get the ball back.
Actually, I like that call, Van Earl. The onside kick, you got a chance to get the ball back in Nikki Johnson's hands because they haven't stopped LA's rushing game all night. So you want to get the ball back right now.
I don't know, Bobby. Seems kind of early to try the onside kick right now.
They haven't stopped LA all night. Why not?
There it is. Bouncing around, gets past the first wave, and finally recovered by LA. So the Temptation will have the football.
Vegas should have had that ball. That was an outstanding kick. It took 2 hops and popped up in the air just like the NFL kickers do it, but they didn't attack the ball. That should have been Vegas' ball, but they didn't go after it.
Ashley Salerno warming up with that great arm of hers, helping LA get 35 points and lead it by 9 here with 4:22 remaining in this 4th period.
I don't think we're going to see any part of that great arm. I think they're going to try to pound it out and take the clock down to nothing, Van Earl.
First and 10 from their own 24. You got it right, Bobby. The pitch to Margulies and tackled up high. Danica Brace coming in for Las Vegas to stop that run.
Great tackle by number 8, Danica Brace, trying to strip the ball from Margulies.
Brace, the heart and soul of this Vegas defense. She's mic'd up. Let's listen in.
Man, please just watch the holding. I'm not mad at the little shit, but 2 hands on the shoulder pads from behind. You gonna let her throw a punch at my quarterback? You gonna let her punch our quarterback after the play? Oh, hole in the gloves, got a hole in there. Yep. You wish you could fuck me.
Danica Brace talking a lot of trash out there. You gotta love it. She's such a leader, such a competitor. She gets in the ears of the referees trying to influence their calls. I love her at middle linebacker.
Well, now is the time for Brace and the Vegas D to slow down and stop Salerno and the Temptation and get the ball back into the hands of their quarterback. Salerno working the play clock and the game clock, and Margulies working the field right up the middle, picking up a good gain down to the Vegas 20-yard line. But we do have a flag on the play.
That's the only thing LA can't do. They can't hurt themselves. Penalties will kill them and possibly give the ball back to Vegas.
A holding call against LA moves them back 5 yards to midfield. But they are in control, leading by 9, less than 3.5 to go here in the fourth period. They got the ball at midfield and they're working the clock.
Danica Brace has to rally that defense right now, Vander. The only shot they have is to stop this drive of LA's or create a turnover.
2nd and 9 situation for Salerno and the Temptation. Handoff to Chichindu, left side. Always a strong runner, reaching for the first down. She'll be a little short for the first down, but she does pick up 6 yards on the run.
Eddie Chan has got so many weapons, and Chloe Butler's not even playing tonight. She's another running back and defensive end. This team just gets stronger as the year goes by, and right now they're pounding the clock, taking a 35-second clock down to nothing. Salerno's great at doing that. This game might be over, Vander.
Clock continues to run. 2.5 remain in the game. 3rd and 3 for the Temptation. Inside handoff, right up the gut to Margulies. This time, nothing doing. The Vegas defense all over that play.
Great play by Strickland. That's what they have to do. They have to stop him right here. 4th and 1. This is the play of the season for Vegas. On the other hand, the veteran Ashley Salerno, she'll probably let this roll down to 2-minute warning, go to 2 minutes, and then milk the clock in the final 2 minutes to end this game.
Two minutes remain for the possible playoff hopes for the Las Vegas Sin. Nikki Johnson and Cassandra Strickland trying to keep hope alive. LFL fans, be sure to join us next week as League Play Pay and the Minnesota Valkyrie travel to the Pacific Northwest to battle Christine Moore and the Seattle Mist. That's next week on LFL Saturday Night Football.
Head coach Jeremiah Captain trying to figure something out to get Vegas back in this game. Ashley Salerno, the MVP tonight. Who else? 4 attempts, 4 completion, 80 yards, and 3 touchdowns, Vander. Unbelievable stats right there. Her passing rating is going to be out of the world.
I tell you what, she might be petitioning Coach Eddie Chan to run the ball more, because if she's going to go perfect through the air, 4 for 4, why not? And what a great balanced attack, as you mentioned a few moments ago, Bobby, by Eddie Chan.
Eddie Chan's got a great offense. Danica Brace somehow has to strip the ball and get the ball back for Vegas.
2 minutes remain. LA facing a 4th and 1. If Vegas can get this stop, they'll have a chance. Handoff to Chichindu. Oh, she's got the first down. Looking for the touchdown. Still fighting for yards. Finally, the whistle stops play.
Vegas had the right defensive call. They just missed the tackle. Jeremiah Captain, what is he doing on the field? The head coach is in the middle of the field, Vander. What's going on here?
Wow, they called unsportsmanlike conduct against the Las Vegas coach, Jeremiah Captain. There's a shot of him on the field in the referee's face, and the ref throws the flag. Oh my! And Coach Cap is also ejected from this contest with 1:47 remaining here in the fourth quarter. That's the first time ever that a coach has been thrown out of a game in the history of this league.
He lost his cool right there, Vander. In fact, he was protesting a call that it's not even in the rule book. He was saying that you can't do a run like that on 4th and 1. The rule is you can't do a quarterback sneak 4th and 1 because the defensive line is 3 yards off the ball.
Now it's 1st and goal at the 2-yard line for LA. Salerno looking to take care of business herself, and she does. Touchdown, LA, as they increase their lead to 41-26.
Vegas knows that play's coming. The quarterback sweep with Ashley Salerno. They just don't have the guns, the weapons, or the talent to stop her. Just a basic quarterback sneak. Nobody's there. Nobody comes up. Another touchdown for Salerno.
really ugly ending to this game for the Las Vegas Sin. Just had their head coach tossed for arguing a referee ruling. He didn't understand the ruling, Bobby.
No, that was a rookie head coach mistake. He ran on the field, number one, which you can't do. Then he gets in near the ref. Of course, he's going to get kicked out of the game. And then he's arguing about a rule that doesn't exist.
LA lining up for the conversion. Salerno scrambling around, avoiding the pass rush, throwing over the middle and caught. Complete to Melissa Margulies. The conversion is good. A 1-point conversion. LA leads it 42-26.
I think LA knows they have this game in the bag. Look at Melissa Margulies celebrate. LA, they got the strength. They look good. They just look like the old team who won the championship. I look for them to make a run here, Van Earl.
Well, I tell you one thing. One of the great things about the LFL is that the game is never over. There's a minute 46 seconds, and yes, Vegas trails by 16. But they can score quickly with that offense, and you just never know.
You never know, but realistically, I don't see it. That coach right there might have cost them the game. If they didn't get that stop, that's not a touchdown. Then they have a shot. Right now, I don't know, Van Earl.
1st and 10 for Nikki Johnson and Las Vegas. Johnson forced to scramble. Good move to get to the outside, picking up some blocks, and finally taken down by Chelsea Hart.
LA will take runs like that for the rest of the evening, Van Earl. All this does is run clock. Johnson scramble in the pocket, nothing there. Obviously, she's trying to score, but it's running the clock down. You got to throw the ball deep.
Johnson did pick up a first down, but as you mentioned, Bobby, too costly with the clock. It continues to run. Vegas with the 1st and 10. Johnson with plenty of time throwing and broken up by Ashley Salerno. Pass is incomplete, so that will stop the clock.
LA ran a prevent defense, Van Earl. They only brought 2 rushers. They had everybody back. Umbrella coverage. There's nowhere to throw the ball.
Vegas with the shovel pass by Johnson. Sarah Neff on the receiving end of that shovel pass. Picks up 9 yards, gets it down to the 15, but the clock continues to run.
Because of that umbrella defense, that's not a bad call. They're going under the coverage, but again, it's running the clock down.
3rd and 1, and time running out on Las Vegas. Johnson looking to throw. Pump fake, and then, almost intercepted. My goodness. Arbogin almost picked that one off and sealed the deal.
That should have been picked off, but they have to start taking shots in the end zone, and the game's over right now, but the only shot they would have had is to throw in the end zone.
Incompletion stops the clock. 30 seconds even remaining in this game.
You got to hand it to Nikki Johnson. She's the ultimate competitor, but she doesn't have the guns to make a championship run. They have a lot of rookies on this team.
Right now, the Vegas Sin just needs a first down. Nikki Johnson picks it up on the sweep run to the right. So that's a first down for Las Vegas, but they're just battling the clock right now. Johnson trying to get her team to the line of scrimmage to spike the ball, which she does, but this loss for Vegas will drop them to 1-2, and their playoff picture and hopes are bleak.
It's out of their hands. They can't control their own destiny. On the other hand, Los Angeles, they're back. They play Minnesota. If they beat Minnesota, they clinch a wild card spot.
This will improve LA's record to 2-1. I tell you, I think a lot of LFL fans are anticipating a Western Conference showdown between LA and Seattle, Bobby.
I think you're right, Van Earl. Nikki Johnson trying to get 6, should have been picked off right there, but you're absolutely right. Seattle hasn't played in a while. LA is back. I cannot wait to see that game when it happens, LA and Seattle.
Just so impressed by the play calling and the game plan from head coach Eddie Chan, running the football the majority of the first half and even at the beginning of the second half, and that just set up the beautiful touchdown tosses from Ashley Salerno. Johnson fighting for her life, throwing it into the end zone. A little too high, intended for Strader, and she comes down hard.
Thrown on the run like that, the ball sailed on Nikki Johnson. It should have been caught. She makes a great play here. Nikki Johnson is such a competitor. Look, she's taking shots like that all night to the head.
Wow, talking about pouring salt into the open wound. The game is a final. LA wins it 42-26, down to Mitch.
All right, guys, definitely a rough ending to this game. I guess playing into the rivalry between LA and Vegas, we know it's never going to be easy. It's going to come down to the wire. Talk to us how you guys separated from Vegas in the second half.
Like I said at halftime, it all came down to slowing the ball down, eliminating our mistakes, coming together as a unit, and playing smart and letting the ball do the work, which is exactly what we did.
Well, best of luck. Congratulations on the MVP nod as well, Salerno. All right, here we got little Megan Margulies. Had her breakout game tonight. Talk about this offense posting 42 points.
Oh man, Mitch, it felt so good. I'm a year out from knee surgery, so this is that time when you're 100%, and I just wanted it to be that. So for me personally, that's what my mission was for our offense. It was to get back into a high-scoring game.
Well, looks like the old LA is back. That #1 ranking seems to be pretty solid. All right, guys, we didn't expect it to be easy, and it wasn't. Vegas didn't go out easy, and it looks like LA is going to earn that #1 slot. Back to you guys.
Two great competitors, Salerno and Margulies. What a night. Looks like LA's on the road again, Van Earl.
Absolutely. They win it 42-26 on what has been a historic night for the LFL, the centennial game of the Legends Football League, taken by the three-time defending champions. For Bobby Huco and Mitch Mortaza, I'm Van Earl Wright. We'll see you next week from Seattle.